Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, possibly
Happy twitching hour?
happy witching hour.
What?
I was trying to think of another time of day because I skipped something, but that works. That works. Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. I opened my chat late, so hold on, the alert's not there. Let me see. Lorgan, GG on first. Um, so okay, when I was first opening stuff, I opened OBS and it was close enough to when like Lorgan and Vinny had posted. So I I actually thought that there was a message because I didn't like look at it in the preview. I keep my OBS preview like not like invisible, but it's smaller so that it's not like uh taking up like a ton of space and stuff. And so I thought that was like a different statement, but I didn't realize it was Vinaj at first. Anyway, yeah, Lorgan, GG first, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Doomed, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Potato, you're sleeping, you're not here. Okay, I hope you're having a good eat. Larson. Okay. I'm gonna try and remember to just call Lorgan Larson at some point in the future. I'm gonna forget, but this idea is kind of funny to me. Will Lorgan remember that that's why I refer to him as Larson? Don't know. Did we go invisible? What the heck? Why did I go invisible from that? I don't know. I heard that Dwarf is legally required to be done with blooping after today. Okay, here's the thing, Auntie. I'm still looking for things. So... Oh! There's so many things. And I finally have some kind of lead a little bit. I mean, I've got, not to get into game spoilers yet, but I basically, so for a while, I haven't necessarily had an actionable goal. I've just kind of had like something. I guess I kind of did, but like it was very up in the air. I didn't really get to see progress from it. I feel like, but yesterday I finally got something that gives me like a new actionable goal, something to actually work towards. So, that's exciting. I like working towards a thing. Oh. Bong. Yeah. The conversation Eddie Cord got me looking to see if there's any sort of daily blueprints, guess the room, and there's not. However, I think a fun way to do it. Basically, it'd be a map-only version of the game, and each room you placed, you'd gain info about how it compared to the mystery room of the day. You'd only get 1 or 3 actual guesses, but you could place the rooms as much as you'd like, as long as you have places to put them. Oh, that would be interesting. So, like, you'd simulate being able to play the rooms out, and, like, presumably you would just get resources randomly or something. I don't fully understand how it would work out, but I like the idea. I think you could also do it, like, I don't know, there's a lot of different ways you could do it. You could do the screenshot thing, which is what Guess the Game does, where it's just like random cropped screenshots. That would basically require getting a bunch of screenshots of the game, but you could, in theory, somewhat automate that by like getting screenshots of people's playthroughs. It's just you'd have to tell something, where the gameplay is. But then you'd have to know the room, so maybe that's not as easy as I feel like. Sounds interesting. I'll check that out. Loud hurts me. Okay, Vinny. so sleepy, but also so determined to finish the knitting project today. Nice. I mean, not nice that you're sleepy. I believe in you for finishing a project.
You got this!
Yeah, you got it. You can look for things in other people's playthroughs. Red Sail, that's like slightly what I'm doing. Admittedly, if somebody were to like get to things that I didn't know about, then I probably wouldn't like keep watching, but that would give me a lead. But there's two people. Hold on. I'm watching Stuck in a Cornfield. Somebody else is playing. Oh, and Math, duh. I'm like, wait a second, I'm missing a person. Yeah, Mathulu, who I thought was streaming today, but he hasn't started yet, and he should have started by now. Maybe he's not streaming today. But I thought that he was going to. I'm just like double checking his schedule. Today is Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, an evening stream. Okay, so he was busy. So he'll start streaming probably around the time I gotta leave. So I'll probably raid into Math actually. Yeah, we do have some plans today. So this is not gonna be a very long stream. I can basically play for a couple of hours before I gotta go. But yeah. Basically, if somebody my one of my kind of hopes, I mentioned this during like I mentioned this on my stream, but after Math's first day, is Math has a lot of background information, like a lot of background knowledge that I don't have, like
math and science.
Yeah, like I did I've known math and science things, but I have not been like in the computer science field in over 10 years at this point. And like when I was in the computer science field, I wasn't like super into like complex math. Like that's part of why like I didn't really pursue it a lot. Like I like programming as like a hobby thing. And I like a lot of networking stuff, but like the like big capital B big math stuff and a lot of big science stuff is like more than like what like I enjoy learning about stuff, but I don't have that kind of knowledge bank, and a lot of it doesn't like stick in my head very well. So I don't know. I definitely have been hoping that like Math would see something and comment on it in a way that would give me more information. And at first I kind of thought that was going to happen, but then it turns out there's speculation that just the thing he commented on was just made by maybe someone that didn't actually know what they were doing. Like they just wanted it to look right, but it's not right. Anyway, yeah, I plan on watching Matt's playthrough until it gets to a point where I shouldn't watch, but I am hoping to maybe glean something. I can't help but feel like I've somehow missed something very important for like some long period of time. Like, I don't know what it could be, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it feels like something did not click in my head and I'm missing something. You know what it could be? God damn it, Lurgan! Oh no. Yeah, like I don't know. Again, not to get into too much like of my game spoilers so far, because we're still on main menu, but essentially I feel like the game has given me a few things that have hinted towards me being able to do something that I can't do, and I don't know why. Like I don't know why I can't do that thing. Like it just, that feels odd. So I don't know. Forgot to set a timer for my tea, and it's very steeped right now. I mean, I like very steeped, slightly bitter tea, but I know I'm usually the minority in that. All right. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and start the day, mostly because I got limited time. So we're gonna enter day 100. Day
The
100.
big 100.
Yeah, the big triple digit. Every day it's day 100. Boop 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 boop. That's not how days work. Not every day is 100, but this day is 100. This day is that day. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Thank you for the good luck, Eddie. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Eddie, we should do more peak or something this week. You should let me know. May I ask which achievements you are missing? You know, okay, actually, this is gonna be like a kind of real question. I have not looked at the achievements list for this game. I don't normally look at achievement lists until after I would say after I'm done, although technically, you know, we get credits. You get credits seemingly very early in the game. But like with most games, I don't look at the achievement list until after I've gotten whatever the equivalent of like a true ending is. So my question that is like an actual genuine question, should I look at the achievements? Are the achievements just, I mean, I guess this isn't a real question. Should I look at the achievements is the real question. Does anyone have an opinion on yes or no? Should I look at the achievement list? What's on the list over here is the trophies. I don't know if the trophy list is just exactly what the achievement list is. Yeah, I have not done the drafting strategy sweepstakes because honestly it seems terrible. We are missing like the mode ones. Honestly, I think all 4 of these are separate file trophies. I don't think that you can get Trophy of Speed in your main file. I'm beginning so yeah, trophy, day 1 trophy, Curse Trophy, and Darebird Trophy, all of these require separate files. Trophy of Speed, I thought at first we could maybe get in this file, but the game is a lying bag of crap. And even though I got to room 46 in a real life hour, and B managed to get to room 46 in less than 1 game hour, it didn't give me the trophy. So now I will say we have a addendum for the B point here, in that technically I got to room 46 in under an in-game hour, because of doing, yeah, we placed room 46 in the outer room. So there's a chance that like if we have like a foundation method of doing it or something, then we can get it like that. Like if we get our foundation up, you know, uppies, and then we go. However, the trophy doesn't say you have to reach rank 10 in under an hour. The trophy says reach room 46 in under an hour. And I personally think that if what they mean is reach rank 10 in under an hour, they should say that. If they mean reach room 46, then that's... Anyway. But it is also possible that means 1 game, like, file hour. So, like, I don't know, that might also just be a new file trophy. Either way, all 4 of these trophies are stupid and I hate them. So, you know, that's fine. It's okay. Yeah. At some point, I should probably work on this, because we could probably get this done. I just don't really understand what I want to do it. Like, the few times that I felt like I had an idea on how I wanted to do it, it didn't happen, and we were short by way more than I thought we would be. So I'm just like kind of perplexed on it. I think what I need to do is I need to set up my stars so that we'll be on a day where we get like everything. And we'll specifically want to be getting we want the stars to have both the more the Southern Cross and the dead ends. And then we'll use Southern Cross and rerolls to attempt to basically set up the house. And then the dead ends will just go on the sides, so I don't know. But yeah, I think Southern Cross first to just try and get these all set up. And then dead ends. Because that would give us 20. If we could put a dead end in every single side, that would literally be 20. So, I don't know. We might need the Hall of Mirrors on that, like, to make it work. The literally the day that it can come back, we get compassed. Ugh, terrible. Get out of here, Brass Compass. For those that have not been here recently, Brass Compass has been banished. I've had Brass Compass locked away, banished in the coat room for a millennium. And what was the lead? Our lead is did I not have hold on. Did I have necklace last time? Hold on. Do we need to do a prediction? Did I have necklace? I don't remember either. I'm not gonna do a prediction because I can't remember if I had necklace. We did have necklace, and it would have been a yes! No! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I couldn't remember. I didn't want to do a gomble, you know, if it turned out I didn't actually have necklace. Admittedly, mostly because of the time constraint today. So Spock, our lead is we got to 100 stars yesterday, and getting to 100 stars gives us a new thingy, and the new thingy apparently just wants us to look at it a bunch of times. It's kind of shy, you know. It's got to warm up to us. So basically, we're just gonna be looking at the thing. Like, I'm just gonna be grinding some runs more or less to do that, to like look at the thing over and over again. This actually, the compass might end up proving a little bit useful. We can do a count here, it's fine. That's the first time in a while it didn't give us the other room there. Conservatory! We want a conservatory. Okay. Not gonna lie, bunk room has... Okay, it's already rare. That's fine. Yeah, Boudoir being common seems great, especially because of the Apple synergy. Gymnasium, standard, seems great. We could probably even make Gymnasium common and it would be fine. Like, the 2 steps you lose from it is not that big of a deal in most situations. I think I'm just gonna leave those. Those all seem perfectly fine as what they are. I'm sorry for depriving Gomble. Flour, sugar, coffee. Coffee. Let's see. This nook is facing the wrong way. I don't really necessarily... Oh, this chapel is fine. Like, obviously, the aquarium layout's a little better, but we have the entrance hall there. Ooh, coinage. Take that. Courtyard. Courtyard's not bad. We dug up another broken lever. Let's go. We're just digging up broken levers left and right. Yeah, I don't know why more people don't just dig up broken lever, you know? It would really... It's really helpful. I don't actually need to buy the food quite yet, and I want to hold out a little bit for a showroom. I'd rather leave the hallway a little longer. Let's take Spare Terrace. Sparris never leads us wrong. Didn't give us anything. Kind of selfish of it, but you know. Let's take Parlor. Alright. The gems are in the white box. This statement is as true as the statement on the black box. The gems are not in the black box. The gems are in the white box. The gems are in the white box. The gems are not in the black box. So if this is true, if the gems are in the white box, then these would both be true, and this would also be true. So they can't all three be true. So the gems cannot be in the white box. So that's false. So this is false. So this is true. So if the gems cannot be in the white box, and the gems cannot be in the black box, then the gems must be in the blue box. What? No. Oh no. What happened? What? The gems are in the white box. This statement is true as the statement on the black box. I mean, this could be false. Wait.
Did you fuck up?
I mean, we did fuck up, but I'm confused as to how we fucked up. The gems are in the white box. Gems are not in the black box. If the gem... Okay. The gems are not in the black box. So if the gems were in the white box... Okay, let's just reevaluate per box. If the gems were in the white box, then this would be true. The gems are in the white box. This statement is basically irrelevant. Like, the statement is as true as the statement on the black box. False? The gems. The gems are in the white box. Statement is as true as statement on the black box. If the black box is false and this is false,
My ribbon, sir.
I don't understand. What is going on here? Okay. Hello, Toronto. This statement is fine if this is true. If this is false, then this like can't be false because this is false. Oh, what? Why is it not here? If the gems are here, then the gems are not in the black box, which would make this true. The gems are in the white box. This would be false. This would be in a state where it can't be correct. Like, this would be as true as this, but this would now be false. So, does this mean this has to be true? Gems are in the white box. The statement is true as the black box. Oh. 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 That's fucked up. Okay, I get it. I get it. So this statement, I basically understood this to be like a direct link to this one. Because we've had other statements that are like super, like they're tied to them. Like one statement causes the other one to be true or false. This one, however, is just false. It's not like a conditional that just relies on this at all times, like some of them. Because some of them, this is just not true. Like this statement is not related to the black box. That part is false. This is always false. Because this is always false, everything is fine. That's... Oh, wow. Wow. That... I hated that. Okay. That's... What, only the third time I think we've needed the second key? Something like that. That... Yeah, they get pretty fucked up, Spock. That... And the ones that are, like, the hardest are always the ones where, you know, the middle box is seemingly, like, not just a statement. It's more of, like, a... almost like a condition or something. And I think what's really threw me off is just that most times we've had that, it works in a way where it just is like the ones that don't have a statement on them. The ones that don't have a statement, you know, that's neither true nor false. It just is kind of thing. Like, anyway, I feel like it's weird that Drafting Studio is still here since we can't like use it still. At least I assume we can't use it. This isn't how I get my thing back, is it? I don't think so, but maybe we should check. I should just confirm that, like, I don't need to re-put in my one room. No, okay. That would have been a good mechanic, though. If you bug spray a room, it would have been really cool if you could put it back in from this early or something. I don't know. I see you. So our... Okay, the middle... No, you're real. So the right side is fake and the middle left is fake. Understood. Oh, nice. Our days are still correct. I think the first time I found this, I didn't realize this was referring to our current day. And I'm pretty sure the first time I found it, I thought that it was referring to a future date. And it really threw me off. I was like, oh, now we'll know on that day. I still would argue, I think this would be better if it was for a future day. Like, if this told you tomorrow, then you could, like, prepare. You know, like, I don't know. Very interesting that the this effect only applies to this page. Will that ever secretly be a thing? Who knows? Maybe. I wonder if what it is the color assist thing option. I wonder if it's just whatever they used to paint things, like if they colored it in with a specific thing instead of like pasting an image, then it triggers it. Oh, there's our showroom. So we'll take that. We go a little deeper into the place than I would like, but it's for showroom, so it's probably okay. Ooh, Master Key would be very good. Emerald Bracelet would be very good. We're low on gems. We have one key. Oh, wow, that's tough. That's really tough. I think Master Key might be the smarter move right this very moment because we do have some gems and we can collect more. But I do think that we need, like, getting Emerald Bracelet would be very nice. Laboratory. Yeah, we can see if we can get to more stars. That'd be good. We're low on gems. We're at a gem count of only 2. Experiment. What's today's experiment? Do we get some more stars? More gold on the allowance would be good. I don't think we played drawing room yet, so we could do this. It'll just randomly pop up sometimes. Start experiment. Canis, I hope you are doing well. I think we do want this to be a silver keyed one. A chamber of mirrors right here. That would be interesting. I mean, we can definitely go up from the other side, so it's not terrible. Yeah, let's go for it. let's not forget to press the button. There we go. I know that one of you have secrets. Give me your secrets! Let's see. Tomato soup today. We'll go ahead and buy this club sandwich right now. Oh, we do have the salt. So you know what? We should just go broke, grabbing those extra steps. Ooh, a study in theory would be good, but right now I think we take this. I'm trying to decide. Okay, so to rewind a little bit. Earlier, I was talking about how I feel like I've been missing something. I didn't want to get into why I've been feeling like that. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but now that we're actually in the game, I guess I'll mention it. So, a thing that's been bothering me basically for a while is when we put the antechamber in the
Outside.
yeah, in the outside room, we got that poem that implied that there was like 4 important things, like things of importance. I don't remember the phrasing. And the things that it mentioned were the crown, which we have, the throne room, which we have, the cursed thing for some god who knows reason,
Which we have.
which we have. Honestly, we might even be able to take that to room 46. Like, we like start with shoes or something. And then the scepter. It mentions a scepter, which we don't have. But like, this kind of like started kind of getting in more in my head yesterday because I was looking around the tomb and like, the one angel, like the angel that represents Orindia, has a crown that looks a lot like the crown that we get, and also has a scepter. I'm like, okay, is it supposed to be that scepter? It's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like since we have gotten all of the other parts of that poem, though, that like that's the thing that we're supposed to have somehow gotten. I just don't know. I don't know, like, what I missed to it. Like we missed, we couldn't find the USB sticks for a long time. So, and that was what was preventing us from getting throne room. But like that was something we technically could have had a long time ago. And I feel like what's probably the case is that there's some other thing. Like, what if it's the pillow? What if I was supposed to have figured out the pillow? I don't know, because the blue memos haven't really done anything either. I'm trying to figure out how we actually figured out the throne room one. We were missing. We were missing the text that was hidden in the notes. I haven't noticed other text though. I've been trying to keep an eye out for other text. It seems like it's suspicious text. Anyway, I bring all this up because that's the thing that I'm thinking I might at some point, not basically, I guess, at some point, I'm feeling like I should probably I wish you were rotated. That's really unfortunate. This is really not good. This is bad even. How do we recover from here? I don't think we do.
Today's a wash.
Well, so in theory, we could go left of entrance hall and go up, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the only way we potentially recover. Anyway, I guess at some point I'm thinking that I might ask. I guess I'm trying to figure out the question. Like, I don't know, like a direction. When I was thinking that we were out of directions at all, I was going to that was basically my plan for yesterday originally, was if something didn't happen at 100 stars, or if whatever happened was akin to the clock, where like, yes, something happened, but like also nothing happened. Like if it was one of those situations, wow, that's also really unfortunate. What the fuck, game? Basically, if we had had like another situation where just, you know, nothing actually came about, then what's even my star trigger? I wish I could check right now. I don't remember. It's not Eaton Apple. Is it hallway? I don't think it's hallway.
Right, and then
It's an allowance. Oh, that's right. It's an allowance trigger, and it's I remember what it is now. It's if we see the drawing room. I'm kind of surprised that the library doesn't kind of give you more nudges in directions or something. Feels like that would be something it could do. Like, I mean, okay. I realize after saying that, it kind of does. The books do give you, like, you know, a new clue and stuff like that. They do give you directions, but, like, I feel like the library itself, like the library, it would be kind of nice. Like, okay, so when you're doing, like, randomizer logic, the logic that, like, places items in a randomizer, it places things in progression spheres. So like, you know, let's say you need this key to unlock the next series of 20 things you can go look for. So that's a progression sphere. And then in those 20 things, you'll find another key that will unlock like another 20 things. And you could get that key in any, you know, any one of those 20 things. So you might get that key as your first thing and you unlock another 20. So now you have, you know, basically 40 things you can look for. And there could be 1 or 2 keys, you know, to find now and stuff like that. Presumably, Blueprints has some sort of progression spheres. Like technically, you know, people can play this game in seemingly a lot of different orders. You know, the big thing is like these permanent editions. You can get these in just about any order. I think it would be very unlikely that somebody gets like the blue tents one before getting these other ones, but that's not impossible. Like, we didn't need these to get to room 46, like none of them. And honestly, Blackbridge Grotto, that was one of the last ones we got, wasn't it? Like, I think that was powering on the thing, and I just didn't do that for a really long time. So like it wouldn't be inconceivable that we get like that you could get like blue tents before, you know, either Blackbridge Grotto or possibly Gemstone Cavern, but I feel like Gemstone Cavern's a given. Like I feel like West Gate is like the easiest one to get. And that kind of makes sense because it's like one of your key rooms. And I feel like Apple Orchard is the other easiest one to get. They're just very, very obvious to get. And then Gemstone Caverns is probably very commonly like a third, like either a second or third one people get, because the game gives you all the pieces to solving the thing. I think this is the one from doing the button puzzle thing. I don't know. Observatory. Okay, we wanted that. That's good. That gets our star count up by at least one. And then gain one. Okay, the word one has been added. Excellent. How can we get a, can we get a coat check? Coat check would go real hard right now. Oh. Allowance has been raised. Excellent. Observatory. You know, I said coat check would go hard right now. I'm a fool. I meant to say getting another observatory would go hard right now. Oh, that's so good. And gain one key. Okay. Excellent. Honestly, we'll take this because I'm actually looking for the one. I'm looking for coat check still. That's cool. Doesn't matter which room I approach this from. Ooh, plant. Okay. Secret. So coat check's a blue room. So time to go on stupid little walk for stupid mental health. I feel that doomed. I hope that you have a good little walk. Now that it's getting nicer out, I'm trying to like do more physical activity stuff, trying to really use this spring and summer to kind of do better life-wise. So look at that. I hope that you have a good walk. Yeah, I do think we just take the planetarium here. Like, I could re-roll and hope for coat check, but it didn't show up yet, and there's so much random stuff that can happen. And planetarium just gives us 2 more stars. So. Are there any of these items that I did not do before? Did I do Master Key? Hold on, let me open my notes real quick and see which items I might need to add to my item list. I do not have Master Key. Okay. Okay, we can add Master Key. I think the rest of these I had. Do I have regular metal detector? I know I accidentally combined some items before adding them. Yeah, we have metal detector. I have sledgehammer. I have sleeping masks, so yeah, Master Key was the only thing missing. So Master Key like notably also has like red in the art in here. So that's kind of interesting. And with that, I think we're locked in now. The Garden Shopping Center. Part of me wonders, I guess this doesn't make sense, but part of me wonders, after watching some other people play a bit, especially Cornfield does not build houses the same way that I build houses. Like, part of this is she's still, like, learning. So, like, she does some building things that I don't think always plan out, like I specifically build to fill up as we go, just because, you know, we very obviously get resources as we go and stuff like that, and helps us usually push through. I also try really hard to make sure we have branching paths so that we don't run into the situation we ran into today where we got locked in. But this has led to, like, a lot of my houses being similar, as it's been commented on a few times. I oftentimes have essentially Garden Shopping Center or an equivalent of it. Like, if we look at our history,
excavation.
We have so many garden places because I really love going, like, in on the green rooms. So, like, it's possible that we somehow need to have a different house type, but I really don't feel like this would, like, give us some missing thing. I feel like this is just flavor. No, I don't know. It's an ad break. We're gonna start another run. Be right back. All right, I hope that you had a good break. Let's go ahead and continue day 101. The big 101. One of the things I want to do is put 100 coins in the swear jar. I'm gonna start calling it the swear jar. It's like, surely the thing I'm missing can't be the clock thing. I don't think the. I guess it could be the clock thing. I don't feel like it should be the clock thing. Let's go ahead and update this before I forget. That is 101. We are on February 15th. It is now a Monday. We're gonna want shrine effects. How far down do you go? Highest we've done is 69. Alright. Shrine, shrine, shrine. We could technically force shrine with like blue room. Well, I mean mostly force shrine. I mean, we're trying to grind stars. I guess that's not the end of the world, right? Sure. Why not? There we go.
Boom.
Shrine. Oh, I forgot that we had a thingy. Do we think we're supposed to place that somewhere? Like, it does look kind of like it fits into a slot, right? I don't know. Oh, really? We cannot put in more than 80. Interesting. Okay, well. Hit me with your 80. Do. Come on and hit me with your...
The berry picker.
This...
Berries?
Instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do draft a floor plan at random from your draft pool...
Berry picker.
Didn't we read a book about all the blessings? This was not in the book about the blessings. What the hell is this?
The berry picker is from the curse.
It is from the curse thing!
What? Berry?
That is very interesting. Okay. Game is full of something. Huh. I wonder if that can place, I wonder if that can place, the foundation. That'd be weird. Well then, that's certainly something. That's odd. That must be for 80 specifically. Like, hmm. Let's pick a berry. Oh, okay. Early music. Oh god, and they don't cost gems. That's fascinating. Do I get unlimited berries, or is it just the 3? We'll find out, I guess. 1 regular key. 1 free secret garden key at the very beginning. Let's just pick berries? Let's just... Oh, no, I do only get... So there's only 2 berries left. I can only do that 3 times. Interesting. We could get a bunch of gems. Yeah, we might as well get a bunch of early gems. Really? The music? Oh, there it goes. Oh, I do want this. I don't really love that this is stuck here, but we need to get these every time we can. Sale. That's good because we're broke. Add order spirals. Spirals then gain 1 key and.
I wonder if it's going to be 1 key and 1 gem, and like if it's just going to keep building up.
Yeah. Vault commissary. As much as I want commissary for the items, I think I want mailroom for tomorrow. And this is a good spot for it to end. I just realized we haven't seen the get 1 letter in a while. And I do kind of suspect that it might be that we actually did get all the letters. Find here within these first words sung. These major tongue. Is like the first line of each thing. Find here within these first words sung among the sacred along the scattered symphony, the ones of you who often assume white pages lined with melodies. That actually does rhyme. Like that does work.
What about the second one in the second line? The second one. Does it do the same thing?
The key you seek in major tongue, a message hidden beneath the keys. Then you alone can solve this tune to hide the word we've come to seek.
No,
not really,
the
no.
first one.
First one.
was
Let me go. Okay, I'm curious now. I'm gonna go open my note on the music. Like I have these letters saved somewhere. Let's see my books. Where did I save them? Um. Probably just missed notes. Room specific. Where did I save? They're not memos. That's from music sheets. Okay, here they are. Find here within these first words sung a message this scattered symphony, or sorry, among the scattered symphony, the ones of you who often assume white pages lined with melodies. Trees found inside will never shade. Under these stars, the dance is held. Two remain for one last dance. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Okay, well, maybe the first line of each page is not the thing. It sure did feel like it when those ones went together so well. Give me a berry. Alright. Hit me up with that berry. Oh, dang. Okay, but I like the idea of these rooms all being berries. Alright, we'll take a security. That's not bad. Let's go and get the money from dining room. Monday, February 15th. Monday, February 15th. Let's go. ID. What's interesting too is this is like specifically lowercase I, but that might just be so that it's obviously an I. Hmm. I do. I think I've said this before. I do think it's kind of a bummer that this doesn't repopulate with the money each time. Like, it would have been way cooler if that was just a permanent meta progression on the room. Planetarium can get us more stars, but, well... Do I intentionally take some short days like this?
Why not?
I guess there's no downside to it. I guess it just kind of goes against how I've been playing, but at the same time, like, we're kind of on a mission, and our mission just requires passing some days, I think. Like, no? Like, I may not like it, but it might just be what we gotta do. The humble bungalow! Oh, it's such a little baby! It's such a little baby, little humble bungalow! Humble bungalow! Humble bungalow! Oh, little baby. Little baby humble bungalow. Rank reached 1. Amazing. We still can pick berries, so we could, like, pick a berry for this one. Oh, what? I did not, I did not expect that. Okay. That's fascinating. Okay. So, the random room that Barry picks can literally put any room into this area too.
That is fascinating.
That is fascinating. That's kind of fun. This is a good way for us to, I guess, look for special interactions in this room, because rooms that I wouldn't normally sleep in, we can just put here.
Yeah.
Take a magnifying glass. We'll take a cheval. We'll take a set of gems. We'll save our money. Well, let's go to 10 gems. As long as we're above 90, we can get stuff from showroom if it shows up. Dining room here is not, like, great. It's not terrible, but I think I'd rather take, like, the Sparus here. Maybe I should have taken the Nook, because we don't have a key. Compass Crest. Planetarium. I do love Planetarium. Planetarium also gives us a bunch of starting resources. I keep thinking Planetarium is just like Star Place, but I'm not thinking about it in what it really is, which is a shit ton of starting resources at this point. Yeah, we'll take that. You think I goofed? What's wrong? What's up, Seaburn? What did I goof on? Alright, let's see what this one is.
1 key and
And
one. I bet it is 1 key and 1 gem and.
Oh.
Goofed because you bought stuff before.
It's true. Also, how you doing, Seabird? I hope you're doing well. Here, check. You know, Seaburn, that is actually very possible. I was gonna say I don't think so, but I just realized that so if I end stream and then I realize after stream that like I didn't like some of my after work streams I don't do the cat treats. Then I just reject all so I don't accidentally claim them. And so that's very possible. If you did it in after work, yeah, and I just wasn't thinking about it, and I just did reject all. It is very possible, yes. I probably did accidentally give you the points back. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Keep them safe, excellent, thank you. Let's see. Pick that wild berry. I said pick that wild berry. I said pick that wild berry. Everybody gets a throne room. Everybody gets a throne room. Everybody gets a throne room when they pick the wild berry. I said, ooh, ah, wild berry. I said, ooh, ah, wild berry. I asked my friend Jeff. I asked my friend Steve. They said pick the wild berry. I said, ooh, ah, wild berry. Ooh, ah, wild berry. We're actually not like needing gems too badly this moment. We got 9 gems. So I'm thinking Nook to get a little bit of bonus steps in that free key. I said, ooh, ah, pick the berry. I said, ooh, ah, pick the berry. We're going in the veranda. Guess what's in the veranda? It's not a berry. It'd be cool if while we had this blessing, we could dig up another berry. You know? Like if pebbles were replaced with berries. I don't know what it is, but it might be a berry. Berry. Den and chapel are both functionally the same right here. Shoo. I think take Den. Rude. Many of these dead end us. Like, do I really want a passageway right here? That feels bad. We could pick a Barry. Barry's never steered us wrong. Barry, what the fuck are you thinking?
It steered you wrong?
You steered me wrong, Barry. Barry. Barry has usually never steered us wrong. HQ, hello. I did get 100 stars. We got 100 stars. So we're just doing a lot of kind of shorter runs today. Well, like right now, I have to go somewhere in a couple of hours. I'm just basically doing a bunch of shorter runs in order to keep seeing the observatory, so that we can keep, you know, doing the thing. I should probably be going to the corners. You know what? I gotta remember. Here, let's go in here just to trigger this. I am really bad at playing small days to grind out something, and maybe I should not be bad at that. Like, my inner self wants to play big full house days. I don't really like small days, but I think that kind of hinders us a little bit. So there's two possible rooms that I want. And I think what I want to do is I want to go to the corner. I want to go get a conservatory. Smashy. Alright, let's just take banner, pick green. Reroll. Really? Kinda rude. I guess we get our treasure trove up. Yep.
Nice.
Remember? That's what started the spirals. Did you forget?
No. Just their question.
Oh, yeah, answer that. Man. Nothing of interest. Rude. Sure. secret passage, which is lying to me. The only reason I'm still playing this day out right now is because I do kind of want to get a little more up. We could take secret passage and then take shop. I'm on to you, weird missing book. Like this. Go here. Can't change. None of these are really ideal. TBH. Guess we take you. Showroom. This is a terrible place for a showroom. That's fine. Moon pendant. And then silver bracelet. Nice. Master key. Nice. Silver spoon. Nice. Ooh, and no ornate. Unfortunate. Garage. Powered, so it just automatically starts working. All the way over there. I would feel weird not doing this really quick. Does Zelda connect to where I need to go? Maybe. It does. Okay. 2 statements on this box. That's just false. There are 2 statements on this box. The gem are in a box with no true statements. Okay. There are 2 statements on this box. They are both false. Now, this is interesting. There are 2 statements on this box is true. They are both false. Is false because the top one is true. So, this is false. There are 2 statements. This is false. There are 2 statements on this box. It's true. The gems are in a box with no true statements. This one? This was interesting because I don't know if this is just teaching me a new mechanic. 2 statements still makes the whole thing one, like, you would still evaluate this whole thing as being a true or false box, I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll find out as we see more of those. We really want to see coat check would be a good one. Mailroom's fine. I want to see we want to be able to adjust the rank of coat check again because it's unusual right now, and I would have, if I had realized that I was going to want to use it like this, I would have made a comment. Yeah, take that. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm. Okay. 5, and then we do it again as 10. Half of you is 5. Got it. Okay. This is gonna be half of 4 is 2. And then half of times 4 is times 2 is 4. Okay. That didn't seem bad. I keep expecting to have it teach me the double dot mechanic more, but I feel like it's not really doing that. Oh, interesting. I didn't have an issue reading this before, but I'm struggling to see it now. I wonder if this updated somehow? Like, literally, this was never a problem for me to see before. Like, I can't see it. Concern. I don't know if they changed something about the rendering of it. I can kind of see it if I'm moving. Yeah, like, that's really weird. No, these are what we want. Well, we didn't have a weight room. Or, I mean, the one opportunity I had for Secret Garden, I, went by. Do I even have a broken lever? No. Do I have a Secret Garden key? No. Well, we can go through these rooms. See you. Missing. It probably would have been good to have classroom over there. Like, now there's a weight room, but now weight room's not helpful. Office not particularly helpful either. TBH. Clock tower. I guess that's about as good as we can. Oh, do we? Yeah, no, we open clock tower. We go in it. I mean, we'll go to the top. Why not? And then we'll just run back and sleep in the one room. Ooh, Vinny, GG getting the dashless golden. I'm so proud of you. Hello, Vinny. Vinny, you were already alive. You can't just be woken up again. How does that work? How you gonna tell me you were offline, but then you were online, but now you're offline, but now you're online? You gotta make up your mind. At the speed at which we're doing these days to grind out the message, we can definitely safely do another one. Honestly, we placed a lot of rooms that time too. It was pretty good. We're gonna get our average count down quite a bit. Not really. We would have to have a lot of rooms that went small to get our average down. Throne room. I wonder what would happen if we started the run by selecting a Banner of the King black, and we just had black rooms. I wonder if it comments on that. That would be interesting. Run spiraling. What do we mean by spiraling? I'm intentionally not trying to get to rank 10 right now, because basically we just need to nice. I just need to get a bunch of observatories. So there's not really a point. I don't see a lot of point, I guess I should say, in trying to do full runs this moment. We gotta pick a wild berry, gotta pick a wild berry. Berry. The car keys. Alright, is the music room in the grounds any different? Denoted in verse. Jam, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Vinny is just slow to respond sometimes. Especially if Vinny's not entirely sure how to... nobody's responded to Vinny with that exact emote before. It's very possible Vinny's never seen the emote, so sometimes Vinny's got to think on it. We once again have conference room right here. Why not? Conference room right there has never steered me wrong, I don't think. Sure. I think it's very funny. You get them at the empty message. I don't love dining rooms being this like low in the area. I guess it wouldn't be like the end of the world. Yeah, take a patio. Gonna take a patio. We're gonna take a patio. Got that shovel. I think that's part of why I love green rooms. Green rooms seem to have a very high chance of spawning shovel. And so just getting a shovel, like, shovels are good, you know? Dig spots is bold here. I don't feel like I've seen that many bold words. I think is part of my concern. And they haven't been like the bold words we've seen have been like not regular words. They've been like specific things. You know, like when we had this, we got buried. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to see. Okay, Tesla, I don't know if you were here for it, but I was kind of going on a bit of a rant earlier about a feeling that I've had for a while that just kind of got worse. Yeah, like intensified yesterday, I guess. But basically, ever since I found ever since we put the antechamber in the outhouse, and we got that one note, the note like described 4 like things of importance, so to speak. And out of those 4 things, I have 3 of them. I don't have it. It commented on like a scepter. I don't have a scepter, and I kind of feel like it feels like it's all stuff you. I guess I don't know. I feel like I should have like it's all stuff that doesn't seem like it requires anything more than what I have, at least for the other things. Like throne room just required putting those messages together and like covering the USB. You know, the crown just requires getting to room 46. The curse thing, like I guess it's all stuff that basically comes from beating one run. Like, because the curse thing, you just buy the ability to have it from the shop with the trophy shop or whatever. The gift shop, this gift shop. So I guess I kind of have this feeling like the scepter is also something that I should have just gotten. And that's making me feel like I've somehow overlooked like another message. But I haven't seen anything that's as obvious as like this. So I don't know where I could have missed something. I don't know. That feeling of me like missing something, I guess I've just gotten stronger. I'm hoping maybe the stars thing is it. Or, like I'm waiting to see what the end of that message is. But so far it's just giving us like one of every resource or something, which is cool, but is not feeling like it's not satisfying that feeling. of the thing that I'm missing. I don't know. That's why this was all to say that is why I'm like looking for something there. Commissary. I don't like that this dead ends us. A smashy would be nice, but I think it's just better to not take the dead end right here. Blue. So, oh! How can you do this to us? Game. We take the observatory because this is our actionable objective right now. We specifically are going for observatory. I wouldn't lie. I'm not gonna lie. I want this. Okay. 1 key, 1 gem. Alright, there's gonna be another and. We're not at the end of the sentence yet. Courtyard connects to hallway, but not in a way that's super helpful. Sparris seems a little better. Apples are okay, but that dead ends that area, so Sparris. Sure. Why not? Laboratory! This is not pointing up, you know. I don't know if multiple telescopes can exist. Like, most items, if we put them in the one room, are just banished, so I'm going to assume that my one item is banished. So we don't really need to get to her ladyship's chambers. We need to get the other room. We need to get back into corners. Alright, let's take lab. Did not end up going to walk. It got really windy. Oh, yeah. Got some snacks? Snacks good. I think, like, Doomed, honestly, when you're doing a thing, you know, to, like doing a daily walk to benefit mental health and stuff, the fact that you put the effort into doing the thing, like, even if you don't actually take the walk, having the self-awareness and trying to do a thing, you know, is pretty good. Like, that's a big thing Porny and I like try and work on, is like, yeah, we're not gonna do necessarily everything every day, but the idea is to kind of be aware of the things we're doing. I mean, it essentially goes into like what's that called? Yeah, mindfulness. Like, just generally mindfulness is just a really good practice. Well, none of these are great. Spread dirt on the driveway. I always get this when I have a conference room, so I never get the opportunity to actually test out if we can dig something out of the driveway. Oh my god. If it turns out there's something hidden in the driveway, we're just so screwed. Yeah, that is the downside. Like, a lot of the MLM stuff has really figured out a way to get into people's heads in terms of like, oh, you want to start a small business, here's how you do it. And we live in a world where a lot of people don't actually know how to properly start a small business. So, like the days of being able to properly start a small business are kind of gone. It's very difficult. We live in a like in part because people like the average person is less interested in buying stuff from a small business than they are from buying stuff from like a mass-produced entity. Yet, those same people oftentimes will like buy things to support their friend's small business, but their friend is not actually like running a small business. They're just part of this other thing. So I don't know. It's kind of gross. Oh, we got an ad break. I'm gonna keep playing due to the kind of time constraints I have today. Oh, we have Chamber of Mirrors. I'm like, why do we have 2 patios? That makes sense. Courtyard. If this were a key card, that would be super cool. Nope. I guess we'll leave that dig spot, because if I get a doggies, we can open it. Yeah, I guess we need to maybe like banish conference room. If we see a bug spray again, maybe I'll banish conference room so that I stop playing it. Like, do we just end the run? Do we just take planetarium, call it a day, get 2 more stars? I think so. That's fine. We don't even need to dig up what's here. Oh, we can have 2 prism keys? Ah, we can have 2 prism keys. That's fun. I assumed they were a unique item too, because like most of the things are pretty unique items.
Your garden key.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. There's no real reason you couldn't have 2 prism keys. They don't do like a unique effect kind of thing. I still feel like this looks like it could be a doorway or something. Like, why is this part of this room different? You know, you see what I'm saying? I think this part... I've commented on this before. This part is like not the edge, so I don't know. I'm just gonna double check and make sure there's no secret key card here. MLMs are predator. Well, I'll wait to read messages until I'm not in ads. The garden cottage. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little garden cottage. Alright, welcome back from the ads. We were given the opportunity to play a planetarium, so I just went for it. You know. Alright, let's go again. MLMs are predatory, and in my opinion, sell a very false story of what their people do. And once people get caught up with them, it's almost like almost guaranteed to end up bankruptcy. Yeah. I think the only people that participate in MLMs and like it ends up kind of working out for them, more quote unquote, are people that literally didn't need that any like basically people that
Nepo babies and stuff. Well,
yeah,
not Nepo baby, but like a trust fund baby, where you don't actually need.
yeah, people that have an alternative source of income already, like because they already have an alternative source of income, they just didn't like need the other thing. So the other thing's like, aha, look, I'm doing my own business, haha. But it's like it didn't, you know what it is. If it didn't exist in one form, it would probably exist in another. Yeah, we're in triple digit days. Pretty good. I'll just We'll keep burying. Oh, we have an opportunity. Oh, interesting. Okay, so garage does look like it might have a special interaction. Okay, so let's try and power on the garage today. Because it looks like we do, at the very least, we get to see that. We'll see if there's anything else. I have not been updating my day thing. We're on day 104, so 101, 2, 3, 4. We need to add 3 days to you. 15, 16, 17, 18. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, Tesla, like at the highest level stock manipulation, which is like literally what a lot of people in government do and stuff. It's just great. Love it. Love what's been going on in the world these quite a while. I'm not gonna say like just past few years. It's been a lot of stuff going on for quite some time. So let's go ahead and do a den. I'd rather do how funny would it be if the outer garage goes to the west path? That would be kind of wild, honestly, if it took us to like another path. Break room or parlor? Break room, I guessed. Not guess. Just because break room, the key can be a special key. Half of 12 is 6. So half of 10 is 5. 1/2 of 10 is 5. Did that not go through? What? That's... Okay, did you see that happen? I pressed the button, and for some reason the button just didn't, like, do anything. Like, it went through, but it didn't count it. Unless I didn't actually press it in. I thought I did, but... I don't know. Empty closet. Let's take a workshop here. Get your item. Both of these are good. Treasure trove, we get an increment treasure trove. Kennel, we get, you know, don't have to worry about lock stuff as often. I think I don't like this would take us down as like down a gem. I think I take chapel here, but I don't go in it this moment because I'm looking for a utility box. So, like I'm kind of okay with things dead ending a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. We might even use our king's effect to switch for blue in a moment. All right, what's our next message? 1 gem 4. Oh, is it gonna be for each?
Like for each star you have or something?
That's gonna be an absurd amount of resources if it gives us like... Oh god. What if it like turns though? What if we hit a word and then it eventually is like for each star you will lose or something. I don't know. Like, no idea. I could see it eventually though, doing something very rude. Just because that feels like this game. Like it would be like hyping me up, like for each, like what the heck? This is gonna be so many things, you know, but then it's not actually so many things.
But lose whatever.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Oh, breaker box, breaker box, breaker box, breaker, 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 garage is on. Turn that off. Alright. Let's all go back to the garage. Let's all go back to the garage. Let's all go back to the garage. And have ourselves a look. What is in the garage? I saw something from the distance there. Yep. Yeah, this. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Heavy is the crown, like the Linkin Park song. No. Maybe this is just telling us future Linkin Park songs. They're gonna come out with the new album. Ready is the throne. Deadly is the scepter. Like it puts the picture of the one box there, but doesn't really like mean anything. Deadly kitten is the stone, not the scepter. Oh, I said deadly scepter, right? Steady is the scepter. I don't know. Interesting though. So, I mean, I've screenshot this message before, but we'll screenshot it again. So, not every room brings you to this. We placed a different room, which I assumed would bring me to this, and it did not. Also, there's like a gap in the floor there. I placed a different room that I thought would bring us here, and instead, I think either it was like rubble, or maybe it was just that statue was there, but not this one. So it's interesting that some of them bring us to this one. Like there are redundancies to this, but it is still ultimately the same one. Nice. Doomed, good luck. GG almost being done. SMH, I can't believe they didn't put texture on the outside of that. Also, we can just walk into the stone. SMH, I can't believe... Okay. We need to contact Wasn't there supposed to be a big bug patch for this game that just happened? And you're gonna tell me Simon can just phase through this boulder? The boulder does not stop Simon. We got no texture on that wall. Okay, I would say arguably that wall should not have texture. So I think that wall should not have texture because 99% of the time you couldn't see it. What I think they need to do to fix this is they actually need to put another boulder right here to hide the fact that that doesn't have texture. And then, or you know what? If this properly blocked me from walking into it, this wouldn't be an issue because I wouldn't be able to see that it didn't have texture. You know, I got the solutions. Dear person whose name I've forgotten that made this game, something, it's like Toros, some, oh my god, not Dos Equis. Tonda Rose. Okay. Dear Tonda, please hire me. I won't actually submit any PRs that will fix the game. I will stand in a boulder though and message you on Discord and say, hey, can you fix this collision, please? That's pretty much the extent of what I'll do. But you know, it might be good. Alright, Swan Song. Oh, I did, so last night, after I was done streaming, I was going through my notes a bit, and while updating my notes, I kind of had a thought, which was that the clock that's downstairs, you know how the cardinal directions are like shifted on it, so they're offset. I was thinking that it would be interesting if that offsetness corresponded with the offsetness to that house, because notably, like, this is north, is what we know it to be, and that house is offset in a way that could make it, you know, like how the clock is offset. The one problem with that theory is that the way the house is offset, it still treats north like forward. So like, it does treat the directions differently. Like, if you pull the north lever, it opens the back room, even though that back room shouldn't be north anymore, kind of thing. How do we know the second car is real? It's true, we don't. I mean, if we got car keys, I guess we could open it. So now I guess we're just looking for a planetarium before we end the run. Or we're looking for the other thing here. You know what? Let's what we're looking. Well, oh, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. We still want to get into the one corner, because I want to try like adjusting room rarities more. See, the beside right here is a thing, but there's nothing else on this card. Like, what if what I missed was in one of the books? Maybe I should reread the books? I don't know. I do think when I'm done getting the star message, I kind of feel like I would be at a point where I'd want some sort... If the star message doesn't, I guess, nudge me in a direction, then I'd probably want a nudge. I just don't know how I would want said nudge. There's just something, there's something that I think that I don't do, and I don't know what I don't do because I don't do it. And I was trying to, like, do things I wouldn't normally do. Like, I was taking rooms in the outhouse that I didn't normally take, but I wasn't seeing anything new. Like... This is not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm gonna go in here, I guess. So... I don't know. I don't know how to formulate my thought on what I actually want, I guess, is the ultimate issue. I just have this, like, annoying feeling that we've missed something important, and I don't know what to do about it. Should we just wager 100? We got 100.
Why not?
Maybe before I wager 100. Maybe what we'll do, let's set you to blue. We got a bunch of steps, so in case we find a showroom, I'd be like, how are you gonna find a showroom? You just set your thing to blue. Listen, that's not important right now. We're trying to avoid conference rooms. Don't play the conference rooms, even though they're enticing. Horny had an idea the other day, which I started doing. I need to finish putting all of the books into my notes because they're not all in there yet. Like, they're all screenshot, but they're not all in the notes. But Horny's idea was to go look at the names of the people that checked out books. To see if there's any, like, interesting names.
Might have.
Yeah.
Mrs. Peterson, maybe.
I think the problem is that whichever name I need to put into the thingy, the name that I need to put into the thingy the most is the one that apparently doesn't follow the rules. Because they said in the emails that there's at least one, like, admin name that just straight up doesn't follow the pattern of the other ones. And my original thought was like, oh, that's going to be a completely different name. But part of my thought is that maybe it's going to be somebody that has a last name that's only 3 or it's the first 4 letters. Yeah, it's 3 or less letters. So a last name that's either a 3-letter name or a 2-letter name, followed by the thing. Oh. We could have a day where we try and go get all 7 red gems. Like, is that worth doing when we don't know where the 8th theoretical red gem is? I guess there's nothing... One of my issues, and I don't know if this is necessarily like a game issue per se. One of my personal gripes, I guess is how I'll phrase that, is that I don't know how I would want the game to do something that would indicate that I'm on a right track. Like, how do you do that in a way that's not too obvious? Because, like, if it does want me to collect all the gems, I've seen nothing to indicate that. So that would just be, like, because I feel like collecting all the gems. You know, like, the closest thing we've had to indicate that is, the oh, coat check! Coat check, coat check, coat check, coat check, coat check! Ba 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 ba. Coat check, da 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 da. Coat check, da 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 da. Coat check, da 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 da. Coat check. Let's go ahead and check. We're just gonna swap them again. I don't know if it'll matter, but it does seem like I think the blue card for coat checks is that when you check something, it's more likely to come up the next time. So I just want to swap checking things. All right, 4 each. Okay, we were right about that. And now we go and put this back into the coat check. Retrieve item, prism key, check item. Telescope. I don't know. Like, for example, if the game does want me to take the gems, you know, it's mentioned like, oh, there were 8 red gems taken out of the crown. Well, if like grabbing a red gem while I had the crown made a little red gem thing appear in it, or something like that, then I'd be like, oh my god, we're onto something. But we're missing. The problem is we're like missing. I guess we're missing feedback to me if I do something that's on the right track of something. A little cozy cottage. Very good. Save and continue. I think we got, at the rate we're going, probably 1 more day, I think. Let's say, so we need to leave in like an hour from now, I think. A little over an hour from now, technically. Yeah. Yeah. Let's stay 105. I skipped another day. 105. So it's 20. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oop. Still have the berry ability. 126. We're getting our stars up. It's like kind of annoying because what we specifically want to do is we want to get them over 150. But like once we hit 150, we've reset them again. So really we want them to be closer to 200. Is a little silly, but that's okay. You know we're gonna keep putting berries in here. Because we gotta keep seeing what's Alright. Yes. I love.
We can paint a mural on there.
This is a good. Such scenery. Yes, like it's very funny.
Real spirit vibes.
Yeah. The sparanda, if you will. Oh my god. This is very good. One of the things that's been kind of interesting, Lorgan, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. watching Cornfield play. Cornfield has a lot of doubts about whether or not she should go to the outer room at the start of her run. Citing which I mean, when I first unlocked outer room, I kind of had like a similar feeling. I was like, I don't know, it's 5 steps to go over there or something. But like the realization that in most scenarios you want the room that's over there from the beginning, because most of those rooms have an effect that affects like the beginning of the run. So most of the time you want that. Yeah, starting with green rooms is pretty good. You are kind of a trap, I feel like. You're kind of a trap, but actually with what we're doing, you could be fine. Observatory, we'll take it. Boom. Dead ends tempting. Like genuinely tempting. For each rank.
1 key and 1 gem for each rank. What? For each rank you have before this room?
That's my guess.
It's a better idea to place it later in the run.
Yeah. Take that. Look at that. A sledgehammer and a metal detector. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. I love that for us. No green room. Kind of sad. We're avoiding conference rooms. I guess we take the drawing room, because it's got the most options. We could dig the dirt, but there's a chance that we get something from that. Do we have a key? No. We can take utility closet right now. Lab? We'll take a lab. We'll take that lab. Give me that lab. Don't give me that lab. Don't give me that lab. Don't give me that lab. We have enough keys right this moment that it might... Well, let's see what the experiment is. If it's something we can likely trigger a bunch, then we do the shelter. If it's something we can't trigger a bunch, then we'll hack into lab. Well, none of these are for stars. That sucks. Wow. These all kind of suck. These are pretty garbage. This is pretty trash. I wish this wasn't just the next 3 times. I wish that this was, every time you open a trunk, add a chest to the entrance hall. That would be balanced, It'd be fine. Open 1 chest. Wait, which Tesla? Which one are you saying? Oh, you're just saying you want to see this combo. Yeah, the next 3 times, sure, we'll go for it. Start experiment. Let's log in. Yeah, there was no login. Did you wait? Okay, is that from the patch? This is like a real question if someone knows. Is it because I'm so many days into the run? Or is it because of the patch that it's not even faster? There was no dial-up. We literally completely skipped it. Like, did you like it didn't happen. We just instantly were logged in. Like there was zero login dial-up sounds. So that's fascinating. We can't open this. Ooh, okay. All right. We're gonna take the showroom first. Something in the patch, but I don't know if it's a trigger. Yeah, because I do feel like watching both math and I do feel like watching both math and cornfield, I feel like they both get the dial-up sounds still. So I don't know. Maybe I got one at the beginning of stream. Maybe the first time it happens, it still plays, but because I'm like doing continue day, it's not still happening. So maybe you get it once and it doesn't keep doing. I could see that being the way it works. Like, this is speculation. I'm not testing right now, but take Moon Pendant. Ornate Compass seems pretty good. I feel like we should always take Bracelet and Moon Pendant. And now I can't afford Ornate Compass, which is kind of a shame. Maybe we'll come back to it. Like, Compass is top tier, to be clear, but you know, what the other thing. We don't have a lockpick set, which is a bit of a shame. Well, we got a bunch of keys, so. All right. I guess a free passageway right here is kind of good. We would ideally like oh, security is good. I was gonna say we would ideally like in one of these spots to play the one room, the cloister. Okay, nothing over here. This wasn't one of the days where there was like a dead end option on my thingy that I just didn't take, was it? Because honestly, that'd be kind of cool. We have 2. This would be the 3rd one, so this would open. I don't remember which side this would open. We'll take it. This goes. Oh no! What the? That's. This does not work exactly the way I thought that it worked. Ew. Ew. So if we have 4, it becomes a... Okay, so 3 is a good number, and 5, I think, is a good number. But 4 is not a good number. Interesting. Math, hey man. I hope you're doing well today. Take a walk in the closet. You're disturbed by the depths of which mankind has stooped this morning. Kind of curious as to what brings that on. Cream soda Mountain Dew. I could see that being good. I know that that's one of the things that like Taco Bell is doing right now is like because it says it's a dirty one. They've added like you can have cream added to your drinks. Okay, as much as dining room there is good, passageway, like, we're actually kind of setting up to do... We're kind of setting up to do what I would like to do for a dead end day. Like, this is... almost gonna let me put a dead end in each space here. Should be kind of cool. TVH. Archives would be terrifying. We're not shielded from it either. Like, but it would let me keep doing this, is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Pudding. 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 Yeah, that would be good. We pulled Great Hall, which is over there. So that's the wrong side. Let's, I guess, real quick, Can we put a dead end here? Hit me with that wild room. That's the dead end. Let's go. Also, we have a shop, so I probably won't buy the special key. Although the steps from getting like a secret garden would be admittedly good. And it would let us go into the antechamber, which would be good. Go! Secret garden key, let's go. Nice. So we could put it here. And I don't know if the game will count this as a dead end if I functionally make it a dead end, so that would be kind of interesting. This is the one we want, that's good. Is the key secret or is the garden secret? Yes. They are both secret. It is the secret garden key of secrets. It's all very secret. Yeah, this can be a storeroom. Whatever that is powered, which is interesting, but... Oh. Take these. This could be a garage. I can't remember if garage has a... It's a gem requirement. My concern is, like, if we accidentally play freezer, we mess up a lot of stuff. That becomes really hard to undo. We'll just hope it's not freezer. Nice. Good. Okay. Nothing else in here, it looks like. Like, does that count as a dead end? I don't know. I feel like it should. In my own humble opinion, which I respect, it should. How close are we to security? We're pretty close. Oh, we haven't smashed a trunk yet, though. Oops. Sure, what are you? Do we have bracelet? I think we have bracelet, yeah. So... steps is the thing we need the most of. And then, because, like, I keep spending keys. We could potentially unlock everything, but... let's not fully run out of keys. This one's unknown. See, I feel like this should count as a dead end. I don't know if it does. Okay, now we should not need to worry about this. Let me screenshot this. Red memos in blue boxes are always true. That's... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, freezer. We don't want freezer. Actually, does it? Freezer might not. I mean, I don't want it right now anyway because of the whole I want to go spend money thing. But it didn't occur to me until now that gem, the bracelet might actually negate the downside of freezer for the gems, which is interesting. I don't think that. Are we still? I want to hack the thingy, but we haven't smashy things yet. Yeah, this can be a dead end. Probably okay. I mean, there's only so many red rooms. This is probably fine. Chapel. They're functionally the same. We'll just get the chapel out of the way. Empty closet connected to chapel. Let's go. Not so empty now. It's true. Coin purse and rabbit's foot are both ones I don't think I have in my notes. Compass I almost definitely don't. Car keys I probably don't. Broken lever I added. Emerald bracelet. I don't think I added. So we'll get those screenshots real quick so that I figure I'll just add the items to my notes like later, probably when I get home or something. Laboratory, sure, why not? No. I still really feel like there should be something in this room. So we go here. I think I wait to do Great Hall. Yeah, I think I wait to do the Great Hall one until we've gone up because I might need this. But it's such a backtrack. Man. Oh my god, I haven't been looking for fruit. It's possible that we've been missing fruit. Well, I guess there wouldn't be multiple fruits in here. We got plenty of keys. We can... I guess I don't need to do that until after I've been you though. Yeah, I don't need that door either, so we're fine. Yes, that will help a lot. Silver spoon will also help a lot. I was gonna go down to the entrance hall spot, but there's not really a point to going to it quite yet because I haven't smashed another trunk. We haven't seen a trunk. I mean, we've kind of avoided them, so like it's our own fault we haven't seen a trunk, but still I haven't seen a trunk. Weight room right here would probably be good. Did we already pass kitchen? Kitchen's like way behind us, isn't it? Yeah. Where's our dining room? Have we not played dining room yet? Okay. Maybe we do gymnasium here. Yeah, I think we do gymnasium here in this position. Wolfgang, thank you for the good luck. Closed exhibit is fine, and this is a good position for it. So we'll do that. Ballroom, not ideal. This is good, though. Okay, this gets us some gems, which we don't need, but that triggers the experiment. Key here. Ooh, this is not ideal. I don't have any rerolls, so I guess we take this and pray. But, you know, not the worst thing that could have happened. Yeah. Vault would have been good, except we're gonna need to get some other rooms up there. So we'll go through here. Any items? No. 13 plus 8. 7 would have been 20, so 21. It's 13. Then minus 8. 20. Oh, that's really gross. Half 20 multiplied by... That one's gonna be 1, so it doesn't matter. 2.5? I can't do that in my head. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Okay. That's 50, which we round to the triple, I think, is the 100, so that's gonna be 100. Divided by 20 is gonna be 5. What? No? What did I just mess up on? Okay, hold on. You're 13. $100 divided by 20. 5. Oh, you were... Okay, whoops. 50 times 2... Oh, so... Hold on. After we complete yours, we then round, which makes you 100. This one's not in half, so this is times 2. So 100 times 2 is going to be 200, which is rounded to 200, divided by 20. It's 10. Okay. Thank you for the good luck. I hope you're doing well today, Buska. Because this room, we would want to be... This is not ideal. Because we need, like, dead ends. So this is not... We would want this to be a T-shaped room. So I honestly think I take this one. That's also not ideal. Oh, conservatory. Okay. Conservatory doesn't help us to... What are we at dead ends wise? 1. I don't know if these ones count. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. We're only at like 8, if it won't count the like manufactured dead ends, so to speak. So why don't you move you to standard? You're very good. Commissary, common is good. Office, standard is fine. Yeah. Boop. Mm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Have we played all of the furnace rooms? That's kind of funny. Yeah, I guess we played conference room. We were avoiding conference room, but it's okay. Oh no, there was still weight room. It doesn't feel good, but you know what? We'll play it. It takes its effect before we can go in, so. We don't have the antechamber open, so it's like going in there doesn't really change a whole lot. Play the archive plan, why not? Lost and found. Alright, I'm curious. What's in here? Lost our spoon, that's fine. That in the hall pass. What is this? Investor needed. What the heck?
It's the spiral.
Yeah, it's some sort of spiral. I mean, this looks like a camera. Like shape-wise, this looks like a camera. But then it also looks like a circuitry diagram of some kind. What camera has antlers? It's true. If this is supposed to be like I know that like circuit diagramming is a thing. If it's something I'm supposed to be able to read, like circuit diagramming, I cannot. Unfortunately, our high school, you like chose which of the science classes you wanted to do, and I ended up taking chemistry, and I did not take physics, and so I did not learn a lot of things that I somewhat regret that decision, because I thought chemistry would be interesting, and it was interesting, but like I regularly regret not taking physics, because there's a lot of things that I feel like I would have liked to it's like I can obviously learn the stuff you would learn in a physics class in high school, like on my own, but it's really difficult for me to just learn something without the structure. You aren't missing anything? Okay. I don't know. That's one of the things that I would like to do at some point is maybe find an online online physics class or something that I can just do on my own. I'm sure one exists. Wow. I wonder if that's a thing people stream. Is there streams? Are there streams of just classes like, you know, like college 101 classes? Because that feels like it would be a thing, like a weekly, you know, over the course of so much time, you just like get lectured. Surely that's got to be a thing. Because I've run into other people. No. I know there's other people I've talked to that have talked about like eventually wanting to just take classes for fun. This is interesting, but I can't think of where it's related to. Investor needed. Streams a lot of lectures on YouTube. Interesting. I'm trying to think of where. So, like, we've seen circles with a thing in the middle, like the fountain at the entrance, right? Could be a thing. But the rest of this is like nonsense. What's getting me is like if this is a location, like some sort of map diagram, then this gets me. So. Investor needed. Yeah, this definitely feels to me like maybe an old note about their camera or something. Interesting though, because this had a different note here before. I don't remember what the note is, but this room definitely had something else here. Because that's the first time I'm seeing that, but there was a note here. Maybe we need to come to Lost and Found more. Maybe Lost and Found has progression clues in it. I don't know. What is... Oh. Yeah, because the camera has like a thing above it. The Cinca cameras... See, this camera has... It's the flash thing. It's totally the diagram of their camera. This is the circle thing, and then this is the thing above it. Huh. The shame we're probably gonna run out of steps before we can like get back to the entrance hall. Maybe 6 steps now. The entrance all down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we should make it. Maybe. Oh, oh! Orange coming in clutch. I miss our spoon. Would have been real cool if we still had that spoon. Banana coming in clutch. Still would have been real cool if we still had that spoon. Okay. So what if I want to fix the dark room because I kind of want to go back in there. We don't have a whatchamacallit, right? I don't have like a planetarium. So maybe if I want to go invest, like look in the dark room, since we have 6 steps now, let's fix the dark room. Turn that back on. We can use a few steps to just walk back over there. That's not the end of the world. Oh god, it's more steps than I thought. Oh. That was more steps than I thought it was. Okay, just kidding. We'll have another opportunity to look in a dark room. It's okay. Would have been real cool if you had a thingy. Do you have a... Fruit? Ah, banana for scale. Alright. Well, the one that appeared like under us. Coat check. Where is our observatory? Oh, this is fucked up. 1, 2, 3. If I take telescope out of coat check to go use an observatory, I literally cannot get back to put it away again. We're at 4 steps. 1 would take me in. I might not even be able to use it, actually. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to use it. So there's not actually a point in doing that. That's unfortunate. Lorgan, I thought Dark Room was right above me, okay? I thought it was gonna take 1 step to go in. Okay. Okay, I thought where laboratory is where I thought Dark Room was. So I didn't think we were gonna have to spiral around. I thought it was just right there. Lorgan. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Sure. I know. No, it's good. Did we gain any steps coming in here? No, we did not gain steps. So this has to be a room that we don't have to gain steps from. We didn't have keys. Didn't have apples. Did have an item down, but the item was just like money. It has to be something that's to the left. It could have been bunk bedroom. It couldn't be dorm. It probably wasn't hovel, because I've never seen money. Like, whatever we just got off the thing over there, I don't remember ever seeing a hovel. It could be electric eel aquarium, Because that can have like just some money laying around. Could be bunk room. Yeah, because we have too many shops for bunk room to have worked. And I don't have a mask. I did. Well, so there's two things. Two things happened. A, it's more flippy if I'm talking a bunch. But B, I did. I did force it to it's running at 60 frames per second now. So it's a little better. Let's see. Let's go. This decision doesn't really matter. I think it's a bunk. Nope, not a bunk. That's okay. Can we just call it a day here? It's fine. Game? Why are you not letting me call it a day here? Excuse me. There. I couldn't click. The actual clicking was not happening. I had to hit enter, which was a little weird. Okay, this answers a question that I've actually been not sure about for a while. And that was whether or not a manufactured dead end actually counted as a dead end. And apparently the answer is no.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be the actual dead end rooms. That's gross. So yeah, if it has to be the actual dead end rooms, then that's a good question. I don't know. Like, does tomb count? No idea. There's also the tomb and secret passage are both like fake dead ends. So I'm not even sure. I'm not sure how we're supposed to, like, what the best way to get it is. I like my overall idea. My idea of building up the two sides and then placing dead ends on the sides of the map. I feel like that's a valid way to get this. What I don't know is how you're supposed to, like, sculpt the deck appropriately. It's also... Oh, did he say that?
Well, Colette said maybe earlier start than I thought last night since Math canceled stream.
Oh. Math's schedule doesn't say it's canceled, but...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe yesterday was canceled.
Well, Math are really gonna... Like, but Math might have made a post today. Wait, is Etty live right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Math hasn't posted. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There might be an announcement. I just realized Math's regular announcement channel I don't have. I just look at the schedule channel. Okay, yes. No, Math did cancel today. All right. I do not have time to do another one. I gotta go in about 30-ish minutes. So yeah, we're gonna go over to Eddie. That was fine progress. My plan with that was literally to grind our star count and to grind that message, and we did that. We successfully extended the message a bunch and got our star count closer to what I want it to be. I think our ideal star count is, like I said, probably around 200 stars, just shy of 200 stars. I actually don't. I'm curious. We'll have to see what happens if we get to 200 stars. Does that reset us again? Like, does that just reset us again with two thingies? Like, 2 spirals? That's an interesting idea. Got more stars the past 2 days than, like, half the... Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, these star grinding runs have just gotten our star count, like, absurdly high. I don't regret the way I approached Stars 2. I actively avoided stuff in the game that would, like, boost our star count. And I intentionally actively avoided it because I wanted to see each thing go up. And in my defense, I also did not have Planetarium, which told us what the first, like, 29 or whatever were. Planetarium, like, covered a bunch. So without having that, maybe Planetarium does cover up to 50, I don't remember. But, like, without having Planetarium, I think the idea of wanting to chart each star, to me, is a... I don't know, I mean, obviously I did it. So, obviously, to me, it's a good way to do it. And I don't remember what came first. I don't remember if I got to 50 stars or I got to Planetarium first. But I feel like those happened, like, almost side by side. At any rate, I'm glad we didn't, like, miss things from doing that, you know? I have screenshots of almost all of the days of doing that, too. I should probably put in a thing. Because what I need to do is make a note, like, there's gonna be certain combinations that we want. For example, for a dead end day, I think I really want one of those days that gave us, like, the Southern Cross and the dead end, the Draxus, because I genuinely think that what we want to do is start off by using Southern Cross to try and get just as many 4-way doors going up columns 2 and 4. And then we want to take Draxus and just try and get dead ends in all of those spaces. The other spaces. And then, ideally, we have a high enough star count that we don't mind re-rolling whenever we can't place a dead end. If the game doesn't give us dead end, we re-roll for a dead end. So, like, we really want a high star count. We'll see. Anyway, let's go over to Etty. I don't know what Eddie's up to right now. Let's go see what Eddie's up to. Oh, Eddie's doing UFO 50. Nice. Yeah. So Tesla, that's why I want to be, like, around 200 stars at least, because I'm making an assumption here, but my assumption is that once we get to 150, we'll get the Inkwell again. So then, in order to get the effects that we are looking for, we need to be in the, like, 180, 190 range. So, like, close to 200, but potentially under 200. I don't know. I think a, like, goalpost that maybe isn't something I, like, care that much about at this time, but is probably to get to 200 stars to see what happens. I have a worry if we get to 200 stars, we're gonna have to get to 250 to like get effect, like to get below it, you know. But we'll see. I don't have a raid message. Feel free to. Yeah, I'm wondering if we get to double spirals. If I were smart, I'd come up with something using Eti, like extension modes, but I might be back tonight. It's unlikely, but maybe. You did it, GG. Doomed finished the knitting project. GG. All right. Oh, Etiman smile would be good. Have a good night. It's daytime.